Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of Ask a Fish. This is a series where I answer the questions that you leave on Discord. Then we talk about the new guitar and guitar gear releases of the past week. Kind of a this week in guitar gear deal. Don't forget to join our Discord if you haven't already, if you got a question for a future episode. Plus, it's just a fun time to hang out there. And real quick before we get into it, big thank you to everyone that got in on the limited Halloween merch drop. Those designs are now gone, but a lot of the classics are back in stock for the first time in like over a year. Super soft materials, they're really comfortable. I'm wearing one of the hoodies right now because it is getting cold. Link in the cards in the description if you want to check that out. It's one of the best ways to support the channel. While you're doing that, let's jump into your questions. Joms asks, when do you reckon the Adam Jones Epiphone will drop? Seemed like Jerry Cantrell, Slash, and Alex Lifeson Epiphones all dropped within a week or so of the official announcements, but it's been months since Adam and Cesar teased it. Thought maybe they were aiming for a Halloween release. Now I'm thinking Christmas, but I legit have no idea. Legit no idea either, but I think the Slash ones were teased months before they released as well. But the Adam Jones looks to be a really cool one. Silverburst Les Paul Custom, proper Seymour Duncan pickups, something even the Gibson USA version doesn't have, which is wild. And I love that guitar. It's legit my favorite Gibson Les Paul standard ever. Aged Silverburst teardrop with an ebony board and mother of pearl inlays, kind of like a hybrid between a Les Paul standard and a Les Paul custom in Silverburst. And the Gibson pickups sound great, just that Adam Jones uses Seymour Duncans, and for whatever reason the Gibson USA doesn't have them, but the Epiphone will. And as Joms mentioned, it's been teased a couple of times over the last year by Adam Jones, by Cesar G. And right now it's unclear whether it's going to be a regular Epi Les Paul custom with the teardrop burst, upgraded Seymour Duncan pickups, and a hard case with custom graphics, or whether there'll be more exclusive Adam Jones modifications like a volute, graphics on the back of the headstock, rounded neck profile. It looks like it'll have the chrome pickup selector tip, and hopefully, since they're doing the proper teardrop burst instead of the rim burst, the back of the guitar will be a proper silver burst too. That'd be really cool. I'm fairly certain Epiphone has only ever done rim bursts and blackbacks for their silver burst customs. If I had to guess, based on absolutely nothing, it'll drop this month for holiday season. At least I hope that's the case. I literally have no idea. It could have dropped already by the time this video goes live, for all I know. These days, Epiphone keeps a pretty tight lid on things. They like to tease, but Algin has told me before that they try to keep all the details under wraps for as long as possible. They don't mind rumors and hype, but their goal is to only officially announce something when it's actually available, when you can actually buy and receive it. So, I don't know. I hope it'll be this month. They've been teasing it forever. It's gotta be soon, right? And since Jerry Cantrell's Wino is $849, my guess it'll be $999 with the Seymour Duncans. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one. If they get the look and the feel, especially that neck profile right, this could easily be an S-tier Epiphone. But those are just some of my thoughts. Are you excited for the Adam Jones Epiphone? What specs are you hoping for? Are you gonna pick one up when it drops? Let me know what you're thinking down below. Actually, right as I finished shooting this video, I got sent a potential leaked update thanks to Rich Tones on Instagram. Thank you, dude. So this comes from an Instagram account called Orange County Guitars, and they've stated that there will be 8 editions of the Adam Jones Epiphone Silverburst, 1 standard version, and then a whopping 7 special editions with art selected by Adam Jones. The account lists 2 specifically, Mark Ryden's Veil of Bees and Frank Frazada's Berserker. There's a low-res potato photo taken of the guitar on a computer screen of the Veil of Bees version. It looks pretty legit to me. It's got a commemorative control cavity plate with Mark Ryden's logo. Also, back of the neck is a proper Silverburst, so please let this be true. The rumored release date is December 12th, so just over a month away if this turns out to be legit. Now, I haven't been able to verify any of this, but seeing how big of a contemporary visual arts fan Adam Jones is and how much he's incorporated custom art into his previous signatures, it's very believable. And in a 2009 joint Kirk Hammett interview with Guitar World, they talk about their appreciation of art and the visual symbolic interpretation of ideas. Specifically, both Mark Ryden and Frank Frazetta are mentioned, so a lot of smoke where this fire is concerned. This would also explain why it's taking so long to launch these from the initial tease, right? Like, even after you finalize the specs of the guitar, which shouldn't take too long, and the custom art concept, you gotta license the art from the artist. You gotta make sure the print comes out well on the guitar. All the current Epiphones are made in their China facility. They've never done custom graphics like this before. KRAMER's done their custom graphics collection, but they're made in a different factory in Indonesia. And with 8 different versions, that's gotta be a ton of back and forth to make sure everything is coming out the way that Epiphone, the artists, and Adam Jones have envisioned it. Even from the production side of it, you gotta make sure there's enough A stock of every version for launch. All that to say, even if it's only 3 or 4 custom art versions, that's still really ambitious, and it's a stupidly cool concept. So I hope to fuck that this is real, and I can't wait to see what other versions there are if it's true. But yeah, what do you guys think? You dig the concept, and do you think it's legit? Let me know what you're thinking. So while we wait to hear definite confirmation on that, you know it is legit? Today's sponsor, Ridge. Now, if you watch as much YouTube as I do, you've probably heard about Ridge before and how they're redefining the wallet, because traditional wallets kinda suck. They're big, they're bulky, you collect all sorts of useless stuff, and I'm never going back to that. I use a Ridge wallet myself. They're not just a sponsor because I love the sleek, small form factor that can fit into your front pocket. The quality is excellent, and each wallet comes with a lifetime guarantee. The plates made of aluminum, titanium, or carbon fiber are RFID blocking to block scammers from stealing your information, and they're held together by a durable elastic band. They also have the key case, which is awesome. Basically a wallet for your keys, and it's classic Ridge in design. Slim, lightweight, and durable. There are loads of colors to choose from to match your style. I'm using the Forged Pacific. My brother is partial to navy aluminum. This is Pringle's favorite. So if you want to see why so many people are switching over to the Ridge wallet and love it, head on over to ridge.com/agafish. If you use my code agafish, you can snag a bonus 10% off. Link will also be in the description, and of course, clicking helps support the channel by letting them know that I sent you. And while you're making that smart decision to streamline your pants, let's get into the next question. Schizo Humanoid asks, who was your guitar hero when you were growing up? If we're talking like right at the beginning, like who inspired me to pick up the guitar, it's a bit of a cliche answer, but number one has always been James Hetfield. Always and forever. James Hetfield of Metallica is the coolest frontman that has ever existed. Like that guitar stance, how he controlled the audience.
But I said, we don't give a shit! Now I feel fucking great, baby!
His downpick only playing style, and he's written some of the most iconic riffs in metal history. Oh man, when I saw the Cunning Stunts and Binge and Purge DVDs for the first time, it was over. My mind was fucking blown. Metallica was the coolest thing I'd ever seen or heard. From then on, it was all over. All I wanted to do is play guitar and write metal riffs. But another guy that really inspired me to pick up guitar was Craig Nichols of The Vines. I just loved how energetic he was as a performer in the Get Free video and the Ride video. I saw that infamous live performance on Letterman, and I just thought it was such a raw rock and roll performance. Absolutely loved it as a kid. It wasn't until later he was diagnosed with Asperger's, and I learned what I watched was like a complete meltdown that was televised, which is kind of messed up. But like as a kid, you know, you saw this guy rolling on the floor, guitar went completely out of tune, and he just continued rocking out like it was nothing, knocking the mics over, destroying the drum kit with his guitar. I thought it was just like the pure embodiment of rock and roll. Like this guy doesn't give a fuck. James made guitar look cool as fuck. Craig Nichols made rocking out look fun as hell. And between the two of them, man, I got so hooked. I couldn't go a day without playing guitar. But yeah, those were my first guitar heroes. Who were yours? Foreskin Gamer Extreme asks, Halo Infinite added Forge. Any plans on playing it again? Oh yes, a video game question. Definitely, man. Halo is my favorite entertainment franchise of all time. I haven't hopped on Forge or custom games yet, but all the Halo YouTubers I follow are super hyped that 343 might actually be finishing the game that they launched a year ago. Finally. Apparently it's like old Halo, just ridiculous nonsense game modes. I did play the new co-op campaign with Luke, who does the mixes, and Pete Cottrell, and it's kind of a buggy mess, but the chaos is what makes Halo fun. I'm still trying to find the balance between being a content creator, being a guitar player, being a new dad, and finding time to just chill and do the things that I like. The new God of War game just came out, and I have it, and I hear it's phenomenal and generation defining and all that. Just haven't had a chance to play it because I know it's one of those that I would definitely get sucked into all day. Maybe it's time to bring back Halo with Discord. That way I can say I'm technically working. I'm community building. That's the job. We've done that only a couple of times, but it was really fun. Maybe do some custom games, talk about guitar, talking about MGK. I don't know, what do you guys think? Kazi asks, your thoughts on the newly dropped SC Juniors and SC Specials from Harley Benton? Looks like they've got the wraparound bridges with intonation capability and P90s. I only noticed them because I check HB's website every day looking to see if they shadow drop your signature. Love your work and content. Your last episode also hit home because I'm also a girl father and it is my greatest joy. Congrats, my friend. Thank you, man. And great hearing from another girl dad as well. So as far as the ones you mentioned, they're not new models. They've been around for a while. There's just been a new color drop, but that leads us nicely into our next block. Let's talk about the new releases for the week. Keep these on your radar. As Kazi mentions, there are new colors for the Harley Benton SC Junior and SC Special, as well as the DC Junior Fat. The SC Junior now comes in Pelham Blue, TV Yellow, and Transparent Faded Cherry. Mahogany body, set mahogany neck with the 60C profile, single Roswell P90 dog ear, WSC wraparound bridge, and Wilkinson tuners. I've actually done a video on this model. It's $200, and quality-wise, the one I tried definitely punched above its price point. A Donner, this is not. Definitely good as is, or makes for a good mod platform candidate for sure. Throw like a Seymour Duncan in there, especially in that metallic Pelham Blue. It's pretty awesome. The SC Special is the dual P90 version, about $240, now also comes in Pelham Blue if you require those neck pickup tones. Seriously, can't get over how sick that finish is for a budget guitar. And apparently neither can Harley Benton because the DC Junior Fat now comes in Pelham Blue as well, and TV Yellow, which also comes in Lefty. These come with a fatter 59 rounded neck profile and a stacked P90 for a fatter sound. The stacked P90 has the added benefit of hum canceling, although with the added coil it doesn't sound exactly like a normal P90. It's like a P90 with a bit of humbucker flavor to it. The Pelham Blue is about $250, but if you dig a more retro vibe, Benton Blue has the same specs for $200. Again, you can play as is, or it's got great mod platform potential. Then, Chapman Guitars has refreshed their standard series lineup. There's the ML1X, comes in 3 transparent colors, black, deep red, and deep blue. HSS with the 2-point trem, mahogany body with an ash veneer and faux wood binding, bolt-on C-shaped satin maple neck, Macassar ebony fingerboard. Tone pot is push-pull to split the humbucker as well. Kinda love the GIBSON speed knobs on this one. Looks really cool on an HSS Super Strat. There's a new ML1, same general specs as the ML1X, but instead of HSS, dual direct mounted high output humbuckers and hardtail. Comes in 3 satin colors, slate black, sage green, and deep blue. And this is the first time the standard series has satin finishes, so that's cool, makes it more modern. And subjectively, I think satin guitars feel better than polygloss, which can sometimes feel really plasticky. The new ML1 Baritone has the exact same specs and colors as the regular ML1, except it has a long-ass 28-inch scale length for stupid low chugs. Love that. Usually brands only do like one color for the Baritone as an afterthought, but Chapman is showing some real love to baritones here. It's exciting how much baritones are catching on. There's some great affordable options for metal baritones. A few years ago, it was all about extended range, 7 strings, 8 strings, 9 strings if you're Schecter. And while there's definitely room for all of them to coexist, baritones are awesome because you've got a regular width fingerboard. It doesn't feel like playing a goddamn 2x4. So yeah, affordable 28-inch baritone, I'll fuck with it. Just wish they did other baritones besides the ML1 shape. The ML2 standard has also been reintroduced and given an update. A certain unnamed company's lawyers were probably unhappy with the success of the original ML2, so they had to discontinue it and redesign it. To be honest, I'm not sure I dig the new design, but we'll come back to that in a second. It comes in 3 satin colors, slate black, deep red, and buttercream. Keeps the same direct-mounted Chapman Stentorian Zero pickups from last generation that are actually quite impressive. And I've done a video on the previous generation ML2 standard, link below the like button if you want to check that out, but man, the new shape is kind of ugly. It's weirdly bulbous, and between the bridge and the strap button, there's a whole lot of nothing. There's like a lot of empty space. If a general took that much ground in World War I, it'd be considered a major victory. Anyone else see the new Netflix remake of All Quiet on the Western Front, by the way? And while the older one had nice beveling that gave it a bit of a premium feel, the new one is just a plain flat top. Satin finish with the faux wood binding is pretty nice though. I was already kind of torn as to whether or not I even liked the new ML2 Pro. That has a carved top. Azure Blue is a fantastic color. It's got a roasted maple neck. It's a single cut. So I like all that, but yeah, I still don't know about the new shape and the new headstock shape. They did change the fingerboard radius from 14 inches to the Gibson ESP standard of 12 inches. But the original ML2 Pro is one of my favorite modern single cuts of all time. And maybe it'll change when I try one of these new generation versions out in person, but so far, I'm not really feeling these as much. Listen, I'm still feeling it because it's single cut, just not as much. I am feeling the new ML3 Modern though. It comes in 3 satin colors: deep red, sage green, and slate black. Flat top, satin finish, big ML3 BIA vibes. Not really too much to say about this. It's a modern, direct-mounted dual humbucker telly, and it's sick. And the last new model is an ML3 Traditional and Radiant Stream. This might actually be the coolest out of all of them. Traditional telly bridge and control scheme, as the name suggests, but then the neck pickup is a big soap bar P90. That's just straight up fucking cool. Also has the mahogany body, ash veneer, satin maple neck, ebony fingerboard combo. Like an ebony fingerboard on an affordable telly with a P90 in the neck. Love that. And I know it's an unpopular opinion to like Chapman guitars lately. I like them a lot. They're directly responsible for popularizing a lot of the premium features like highly rolled fingerboard edges, stainless steel frets, lumen lays, and hipshot hardware in import guitars. Like, lest we forget, before they introduced their Pro Series in 2017, it was basically unheard of for Korean-made guitars to have stainless steel frets. And the more affordable Indonesian-made standards don't have the stainless steel frets and the lumen lays, but from the ones that I've tried, they might have the best rolled edges out of any of the import brands. And to me, that makes it worth checking out. Dylan, the SC552 owner, asks, what guitar or guitars would you use if you had to do a live metal gig right now? Honestly, I'd be perfectly fine with the Squier Hello Kitty Evertune. Single Fishman Fluence Modern, Evertune, most epic guitar that I have, with the added benefit of being the most reliable as well. Actually, I might use one of my signatures too. They feel great, they're so easy to play, they sound great, and they look epic. But yeah, probably the Hello Kitty is the main because it's got the Evertune. Man, one of my future projects is I'm gonna put an Evertune into one of my signatures. But that will do it for this episode of Ask a Fish. If you made it all the way this far, make sure you're subscribed so that way I can personally deliver guitar content into your sub feed or something. While you're at it, maybe consider hitting the notification bell. That way you know the minute I upload a new video. Massive shout out to the awesome patrons who make this and all the other content possible. If you want to support the channel as well and get bonus extras, link in the description. You can also join as a channel member to get custom emoticons, and that's also a great way to support the channel. Social media, merch, and Discord server links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I will see you for the next video.
Hell yeah!